Testing. 1, 2. Alright. That should be good. 1, 2. That should be good. 1, 2. I can't stay here. Testing. 1, 2. Alright, so it's picking up my voice from there, but not back there. Whatever. So I'm gonna have to leave this bad boy around my neck. I just put it right here. Fuck it.
And 36 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
Damn, I still need that fucking code. From what was that code? Yeah. Oh. Takes that points. All memories, the rules dedicated to the memory of our brother. So the campaign against the federal government. What's in the museum? What's the other one? Unknown. Salvage contracts. Scan the glyphs. Takes points though. Okay. I hate when they ask me for fucking things in a game that passed so long ago that I can't even fucking look back at that shit. Two, 3, 7. That's that shit right there. 2, 3, 7. Damn. Text points quest. You gotta read them shits. Really gotta read. You can't just. Another Aloy.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsineth. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye. So she's
still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
2 of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl on the clone.
Is that a glitch, or is that part of the game?
Here it comes! Ugly one, aren't you?
That shit with the weakness.
I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots. That thing's quick.
got no potion? Fuck it. And that bitch took so long to get up. How the fuck I ain't got no potion?
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone. Here it comes! Got it! That's solo! Ooh, ugly one, are you?
Come on, bitch, jump! You rolling? What the fuck you rolling for? You're supposed to jump, dummy. Jump!
That thing's quick.
Whoa, that motherfucker could jump up there? My God. Okay, that's not fair, but okay. Get. This bitch is so fast. That shit is quick as fuck. Oh shit. Okay. Get eyes on that shit. See if there's anything for him to pick up. No supplies. There we go.
Too much without ammo.
Bruh, I don't have time for that right now. I should have freedom shits already. Where's it at?
There, with the acid group shot.
Follow me, bitch.
There.
God,
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it.
Yeah,
I'll
that
follow
shit
once
was,
the
that
coast is clear.
motherfucker was not easy. Make sure they ain't got no more supplies. Yeah, I could grab.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Oh, excuse me.
Aloy!
Aaron!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron. Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out! That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. I need to sneak around behind it. It'll be a tough fight if I take that thing head on. A heavy weapon. That could help.
Where the fuck the heavy weapons at? There's that shit right there, but I can't grab it.
prices going up when it comes to everything.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Use it against the Spectre.
I got some weapons that could kill these motherfuckers. Fuck them up now.
She's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Wasn't what this why I just killed that shit? Okay.
Shooting out ammo.
I can loot that bitch. Give me that. Grab this Ridgewood. I'm forever grabbing Ridgewood, son, because you always need that shit. Excuse me, got that much against. But this guy's moving.
No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
Little?
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe. What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again. Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much. It's hard to imagine that machines like Stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has...
Yeah. You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
I need to get going.
May the land bloom in... Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Did you know there used to be a rainforest so big the old ones called it the lungs of the planet?
Erend? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
'Cause there's two of me now.
Right, there's two of you now! Well, at least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. Guy reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me but to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed, I promise.
Whew.
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
Tomorrow.
I have to get
Real life work sometimes
Don't
is
go
just
causing
crazy.
too much trouble.
Sometimes unexpected things happen. I can't go in this chest and save them. It's just a chest. Okay. Let me go talk to. Yeah, let me go talk to this bitch first.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
don't understand. Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant. Is there anything that can help? Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work. Yeah. Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information. About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago? That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed. So far, Zenith established a colony world after all. Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable. Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves? Not their descendants. What? Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know? How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you're... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Jesus Christ.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise.
Surprise. More questions? Play that 50 Cent, 21 questions.
So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith
Alexa.
people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know
Alexa, play
about them? They
50
were some
Cent,
of the
21
most
questions.
affluent and powerful people on Earth.
Wait, we
They
do have Alexa, right?
controlled almost every major resource, every industry.
bad.
Gerard.
You ain't hear me
Jansen,
saying Alexa?
He's the
Play
one who
21
decided
questions.
to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always.
I wonder if this
do what he
PlayStation
says.
does this shit too.
Eric. He's the one I
PlayStation.
fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people.
Probably have to turn that
Yeah,
function on.
I know. You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was
transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable. What's inside the base? Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus, infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need. Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
What?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
Well, yeah, my shit's gonna be... I'm simple, too. I'm gonna be
said
simple.
The Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened? All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too. How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
But Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. And I distracted Baina long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training.
This shit, like, as the world turns,
Was this
bruh, like, there's a
archive
lot
you
of, like,
mentioned part of that?
drama and shit. So,
But only the parts I was permitted to access.
what happened was,
Aristotle and Space.
that bitch a clone,
The avatars of the
and
archive.
them space niggas
Would
was
assign me learning
fooling
modules and
her
evaluate my
into
progress.
thinking
Wait,
that
Those names.
she was supposed to do something
They were
that she
designed
wasn't
to be
supposed
the
to do.
virtual
So she
guides
was
for the
doing
Apollo
something that she
database.
wasn't really supposed to do, that she
Before
was
Tech
doing.
Pharaoh purged
And
it.
now she trying to not
The
do that
Zeniths have a
thing with
copy.
Aloy, so she doing
So
something
it still
else.
exists.
That should make sense, right?
And you got to learn from it.
Exactly.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
That shit gonna
To
make me
have
go
all
to
that
sleep.
knowledge just out of reach. Must have been frustrating.
I'm paying attention though. I'm reading it. Okay, I gotta
All
leave
right,
now.
I think that's enough for now.
Facts.
Do you want to come upstairs or?
So how long?
Bitch, if you don't get your ass up,
plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Guy is powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Guy is still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location. Of course not.
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake.
that bitch panicked.
They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Guy is using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything
Everyone!
Spike that bitch.
Hey! Calm down.
If you're having a panic attack,
You're here
you
now,
gotta smack
right?
her.
So is there anything you can do to help? I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry. Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
Yeah, she wildin'. Send that bitch to the fields.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Smoke. You wanna smoke with me?
I just think she talks a lot.
You would too, if you knew everything there is to know about.
Hey, you and Erend okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay?
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything,
Let me know.
It's
What's up
good to
with
see
your
you
tree,
and Zoe
little nigga?
enjoying yourselves.
we're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for it, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animal. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else. How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
This nigga's
I
retarded.
see everyone
That's
settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place.
what-
I should get back to the wild.
I'll keep
I'll
an eye
fuck
on
with
Beta.
you.
Okay.
What the fuck is Beta? Beta hiding in a room somewhere? Shit. That nigga bad, he got 1 arm.
Welcome back.
What's up, Gaia? Super slide. Skirt.
Aloy, I see we have a new guest.
That bitch still sliding.
So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield. But it malfunctioned.
Why is it still making the
and blew
sliding
up.
sound?
If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zenith.
Talk about a glitch.
Moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
But he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zenith got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we
God,
won't
that
be
bitch
making
slid
use of
the
Sylvan's
whole
weapon.
way.
And now there is
Christ.
another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get. Gaia? What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them and restore the display.
Error. Data missing. Error. Drone feed disconnected. Error. Drone offline. Error. Data missing. Error. Drone offline. Error. Drone feed disconnected.
So I can't use none of them drones.
I'm back, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
I'll be off.
Guy ain't gonna talk too much. I ain't got time. That's that bitch that shit later.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. It makes you want to punch something. More like someone. You're the one that helped me play.
You! Let me take a look at you, stranger. You're the Outlander who stood against Regala and her rebels.
Only if it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm not here to drink your blood, or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight, yet you stood by the Marshals, and by our chief at the Grove. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the Tenakth. But you are going to need help if you plan on surviving the Clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you, aid you on your journey.
I'd be grateful.
Well then, you might want to gear up if you're heading into Utaru territory. Rebels have been raiding settlements all over the plains. Though I hear the village of Riverham up
That
north
bitch you
has
giving
been
the
giving
scoop.
them quite a fight.
Thanks for the advice. If the rebels are using machines, those Utaru might need some backup.
That nigga just sitting back like, I told that bitch she talked too much. But she just keep talking.
Don't let the pretty landscapes fool you. It's deadly out here.
She said, don't let the pooty landscapes fool you. It's deadly out there. What the fuck are the pooty landscapes? sell that shit to get all the money. Are we talking? Shit, I don't have enough. Need some more. I need a rollback circulator. Need a heavy.
Honorable paint that.
Aloy, it's Kotalo. If you're in need of provisions, I recommend stopping by Saltbite, a village north of the Grove. Their cook's meals give a soldier strength like nothing else. And who knows? Maybe they could use your help, too.
Maybe I'll check it out. Thanks.
Hope these things are good.
World always seems quieter when it snows.
How beautiful that fucking scenery is. They did their thing for this game again.
Outpost full of rebels. Time to find whoever's in charge and take them out. I'm hard to miss,
Tell
I
me what
guess.
you need.
to it.
I have something useful lying around.
When I said
I
hold
should
on,
take
I
a look
meant for you to
inside.
hold on to it. Falling in my trap. Big Freddy tried to warn you, but now it's too late. I'm going through it right now. I have some thin shit. I will have you when you're ready to go to sleep tonight.
Sounds like someone's in trouble. Surprise!
Push back! We can't let them defile our home! Push back! Do not let them through! Push back! Do not let them through! Protect Riverhead! Don't let them surround you!
We've got to help!
Push back! Do not let them through!
He's going for
Push
very
back!
low.
Do not let them through! Protect Riverhead!
Well,
Protect Riverhead!
you die.
Don't let them surround you! For the land gods! We can't let them defile our home! Overwhelm them! Don't let them
Got him, son.
surround
I
you!
got him.
Protect Riverhead! Save those smiles for your families. The Tenakth understand only strength, and ours was a poor display at best. They will be back. You, the one who actually won this fight for us. A word. I want everyone fortifying the pass.
Your warriors seem...
Green as early spring. There are children playing with sticks. It's all I can do to keep them alive. It'll only get harder. So far, the rebels have sent mere scouts, but it won't be long till they return for an all-out assault, and if they bring machines with them. We'll need a lot more than eager hearts to win.
You seem to know a lot about Tenakth's tactics.
Back when the Tenakth clans pushed back the Carja Raiders, I joined the fight.
The Tenakth taught you how to fight?
More than that, they taught me how to work with metal. I'm probably the only Utaru who can. Never thought I'd be using what I learned then to fight against them now. We may speak freely here.
I'ma see.
So, what's the plan?
The plan was making new weapons for my so-called fighters. I send my best climber, Voss, up the drum route to get the materials we need. Wide maws leave metal pods we use for crafting at its summit. But the derangement has made them as dangerous as the climb to reach them. Voss has yet to return. We have defenses to set up, and we are running out of time. If the Savior of Meridian is willing to lend us her strength a little longer, I believe you can get us what we need.
You know who I am.
Red hair, bow, fights better than 10 warriors put together. You're well known. And so is your little disagreement with the chorus.
Can't Plainsong help?
Plainsong has abandoned all settlements this far out.
Then why not just leave? You're clearly outnumbered and under-equipped. You could leave. Head to safety.
Have you ever seen a flower so small and white? When it falls, it looks like snow in spring. My daughter called them winter song. She carried their seeds to the day she drew her last breath. Now those seeds grow in the grove, at the heart of River Hem, planted by my own hands. As do the ones of every brother and sister taken from us during the Red Raids. I will not abandon them.
I'm sorry about your daughter.
The raids took her from me. I found my peace in every Carja that fell beneath my spear. Now all I have left of her is planted in the grove here. No Tenakth will force me out.
Do all Utaru carry seeds with them?
We are given our pouches soon after we're born. When we die, the seeds are buried. A reminder that our deaths bring new life. It is how we remain one with the rhythm of the world.
What makes the path up to the drum root so dangerous?
It's a cave of sunken passages and gaping caverns that only the very skilled can navigate. It serves as a safe haven for my people, but machines have patrolled its deepest passageways ever since the derangement. Even so, River Hem and the Grove live off its waters. We are connected to it as much as we are to the seeds growing behind you.
I don't think I caught your name.
Q. I am the Metal Weaver of River Hem. But all you really need to know about me is that I plan to keep my people alive. Thanks to you, we might actually have a chance at that.
You know Zoe?
I knew the warrior who led the bravest of my tribe against the Carja. But the Zoe that came back from the rout spends too much time dwelling on things that just had to be done. I'm not one for regrets.
Tell me more about these metal pods.
They are tricky to collect. The Wide Maws sow them. One must be quick enough to gather them before the soil and water take them. But their metal is among the sturdiest I've ever weaved. Without them, our chances of survival are slim.
Oh, if there's no convincing you to leave, I guess we're making some weapons.
You have my thanks. There's no... This way. With those pods and a whole lot of